Hey everybody, it's Jane from Surface Anthology and Chalk Mercantile. Hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. Today I'm going to show you guys how to gold leaf leaves. Why not make these fancy, as my friend Joni from Weathered Wing says. I love it. I'm thinking about my Thanksgiving table and scattering them around. I think it would be beautiful. Or you could put them on a wreath. Before I do that, a couple things I want to mention. The Surface Anthology membership is open. So if you're really into decorative paint finishes, furniture paint finishes, floors, walls, doors, you name it, that's what's going on. And we just deep dive into those finishes every month. Go to surfaceanthology.com and click on Surface Anthology membership to join. And the other thing is that myself and I think we have 4 other furniture painters or decorative painters are doing a collective workshop called the Winter Wonderland Workshop, where we're all going to be working on the same project, but with our own spin on it. It's on December 4th, and to be part of it, go to the Painted Cottage Facebook page and join us there. We're going to be giving away prizes to the people that are in the group. So go to the Painted Cottage Facebook group and join, and then you could join us for that. Now on with our leaves. So I just went outside and I collected some oak leaves and I'm not sure what tree this is. Maybe an ash? I don't know. I'm embarrassed to say. But what we're going to do is gold leaf them. You could silver leaf them. You could copper leaf. Copper and silver mixed with natural leaves would be absolutely breathtaking. So what I want to show you how to do first is how to put the size on. The size is the glue that holds the leaf on to your surface. So I'm going to be using just an artist brush. Where's my camera? There it is. So just a little synthetic bristle artist brush. And all you have to do, take your leaf. Let me get everything out of the way. And actually, I'm going to do it over a piece of fabric. Because while I'm painting this, with the size, if it goes onto the paper, the gold leaf is going to stick to the paper and it's going to be a mess. So we'll keep things a little tidy. So grab the leaf and dip your brush right into the size and just brush it on. A nice even coat. You could also grab an oak leaf and use it as a template to cut oak leaves out of like craft paper and then leave those. I think either way, in a mixture of the two, I think would be really, really beautiful. So there it is. Now this size, hi Marianne, how are you doing? Marianne is the best. I always mention her site, which is Marianne's Makery, and she's the doodle queen. I know she would have a great take on this. So when you see the size like this, it's not ready to use. It's wet, it's milky, and you'd make a giant mess. So I'm going to put this aside and show you what it looks like when it is ready. And here it is. It's sticky. That means it's come to tack, but it doesn't come off on my fingers. And oh, Marianne, you're so sweet. Marianne also, she's in Canada. I'm down in the United States, but she's opening a brick and mortar shop. And boy, would I love to take a trip and go check that out. She does surface design, so like fabrics, and she does doodling, and it's really, really cool. And all of the stuff she does could be gilded. So this is ready to go, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's get this cloth out of the way. And there's my giant oak leaf. So I'm going to take a large piece of gold leaf, and this is what it looks like. And I'm just going to turn it over and press it down. Now, these are not totally dried out leaves. These just fell. So I have that done. And you could take the little scraps that you have and just move those around to the other parts. You want to get every single area that you put the size on covered with the leaf. God, Mary Ann says, about how long do you have to wait for it? Oh, well, that's a good question, Mary Ann. You usually, in a good day, when it's not too humid and it's kind of warm, it maybe will take about 5-10 minutes at the most. It's pretty quick. When it's cold and damp, I take out my blow dryer and kind of push that along. Those days it could take longer. And the thicker you put the size on, the longer it could take. I'm actually going to use, I also cut my books up of the gold leaf. So I'm going to take some of that and just press it down. Now, Mary Ann, you could actually take these leaves like for a place setting and use a marker and put the person's name and then have that at each setting for a fancy dinner, because we're keeping it fancy. All right, I'm going to use this little book and just bring that over here. And you're just pressing it, kind of burnishing it down into the size. All right, I think I have everything. Then what I do is take, I am fancy, like Joni says. Mary Ann is calling me fancy. I am. I'm embracing my fanciness, that's for sure. And I'm telling you, I love gold leaf. It is like, that's what we're doing in the membership this month. I'm redoing a desk with red paint and gold leaf. But yeah, I'm keeping it fancy. Is there a right side and a wrong side? Mary Ann asked. Look at this. Here's the back side of the leaf that actually looks pretty with the gold leaf behind it, but that would be the wrong side unless you wanted it to kind of stand up away from the plate. Then I would leaf that side, but I would only leaf one side. And if I was making, here, let me show you this, then I'm going to show you something else. If I was making a wreath, I might have some right side, wrong side, and also leafed leaves and natural leaves to kind of stick those into the wreath to give it, make it very dynamic. All right, I'm just brushing away. Oh, to the gold leaf, there isn't. The gold leaf, Mary Ann, is, let me open this up. There's one fancy side and there's the other. So there is no right side or wrong side. You could use both sides of that. Good question, Mary Ann. Thank you. All right, and I'm just brushing away the excess. I'm keeping it all here because I could use that on another leaf. And then, there it is. How fancy and stunning is that? I just love it. But imagine, of course, now I don't have any. Oh, here's one. Imagine making like a wreath with some natural oak leaves and some gold leafed oak leaves, and then kind of just going back and forth with that. Really beautiful. When I first started this, I thought, boy, these would look really nice down the center of a dining room table. You know, just with like acorns, just do something really natural. And then it went from there, like making a wreath, which I think would be beautiful. And I think it would last. I think if you stored it well, it would last. Thank you, Marianne. I think they're really beautiful too. But that's it, you guys. It's that easy. Any questions? I think I gave myself an allergy attack out there looking for these leaves. But if you have any questions at all about this, ask in the comments. Make sure to join the Painted Cottage Facebook group so you can be part of our workshop, our collective workshop. And check out the Surface Anthology membership if you want to learn more about decorative painting finishes and all that good stuff. And also check out Marianne's page, Marianne's Makery, if you're into doodling. And I think she calls it doodling. I think it's drawing. And what she does is just really beautiful. But she has nights where she does that with you online and on Facebook. And if you're into, like, I'm really into my paper planner and I love to doodle in there, Mary Ann is your gal for that. And she does way beyond that. She does fabric design. She does all kinds of really cool stuff. So check it out. Mary Ann, thanks so much for joining me. You guys give this a shot. Any questions, please ask. Have a great day and happy painting. I'll see you next time. Bye, Mary Ann.